What's good with it in the hood with it? Back at it like two tortas tumbling down the boardwalk, fighting with a pigeon over a chicken wing. That's a bad habit. Bye up, bye up, bye. In the Menudo style in direct fashion, man, we're going to get straight to it now. Trip out. I wanted to talk about the buchona, right? The self-proclaimed buchona. Jenny 69. Now, she's been in the news lately, man. She's got into a little bit of pedo, a little bit of she has a few things going on, right? But that's on her, man. That's on her. At the end of the day, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't have a few things going on? You know, when you want that limelight, you get success. With success comes hate and envy. With success comes a lot of bullshit, man. And she's definitely gravitated towards that side. But the hatred, the word hate, man, you know, I see it happen a lot. And with this woman, man, it seems like she's getting more than she deserves. It seems like she's getting a lot more than she bargained for, she's asking for. Sometimes you seek and you shall receive. Sometimes you put, you know, a different type of aura out there and you try to entertain by lying, or you try to entertain by bullshitting people, and they see right through it. And at the end of the day, man, you're going to get some bad, very, very, very bad spoken words coming your way, or maybe even some fists. You know, let's take it back. You know, to properly speak on Jenny 69, you know, let's talk about before she was famous, you know, or semi-famous, B-side player. You know, she definitely, coming from the Inland Empire, is your typical Mexicana. She has the looks, she has the charisma, and she has the go-get-it attitude. Now, that's the attitude you want to see in a woman or in any person. Someone that actually takes the initiative to put forth, you know, their mindset, what they got on their mind, and make things happen. And she's made a lot of things happen. And it gets slept on. A lot of people don't give her respect or her flowers for the things that she's accomplished in her life. Now you say to yourself, that's on her, eh? That's her life. She did that for herself. But as a raza, we need to support each other and understand, or anybody as humans, we need to support people and understand that when someone's living out their dreams and someone's putting in that work, they deserve what they got coming, man. Don't hate on that. Straight up. Let them win. Let them win sometimes. Hey, live vicariously through them and me. Let's all win together, canalitos. Jenny 69 definitely has done that. You know, and in the process, she's accumulated a lot of enemies and a lot of fans. Now, you know, she started out on Instagram doing makeup. And that's what most of these women are doing nowadays. They put on a little bit of makeup. You know, I call it the fake up. You know, they hit it with the filters and they use the fake up. And then there they are, toma. But this girl actually has natural beauty, natural looks. So her putting a little bit of makeup on, a lot of young women gravitated towards her page, gravitated towards her little channel or what she had popping on YouTube and Instagram. And of course, over time, she accumulated big numbers. She accumulated a lot of followers. Maybe it's a lot of maniacos from Siberia that just want to see a polar bear do her thing. Maybe it's just a lot of them vatos that just want to try to fucking get in her DMs and slide her 500 for foot pictures. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she definitely got a lot of fanfare, and there was people that constantly watched her. Now, she utilized this movement as a stepping stone. Smart individual, this chick, right? To go into selling eyelashes and her own brands. And that's what you do this shit for, man. You don't do this shit just to fucking be seen and clown. And you don't do this. You do this shit for the bag. You do this shit to help people out with positivity. You do this shit, man, because it makes you feel better. It's medicina to your soul. That's why you do it. You know, whatever her reasoning was behind it, she was definitely starting to accumulate a bag, get a bag. And, you know, I'm sure growing up the way she did in the Inland Empire, man, she might not have had a lot. You know, I don't know her background and know if that she was balling out of control or if she wasn't. But I'm pretty sure, you know, she didn't have it, you know, like other people think that she did. So she started to accumulate funds, started to do her own thing, and decided somewhere along the line she was going to start this persona, Jenny 69. This persona, and that's what it is. It's a persona, gente. Let's just be real. She was going to start claiming to be a buchona. Now, for those of you that don't know who a buchona is, that's a woman that's married to or affiliated with a cartel member, affiliated with that life. You know, you see a lot of these women on, you know, Instagram, or a lot of these women in pictures, you know, holding the fucking ARs, the gold AKs. And a lot of these women that, because their old man is part of that life, that automatically makes them part of that life. Now, I had to go through that shit, gangbanging. You know, just because a homie had a certain status, his old lady automatically assumed that she also had that status. And that would get homeboys in a lot of wrecks. Got myself in wrecks because chicks that I was with at the time thought that they should get more respect just because of based who they're with or who they're, fucking at night. But the truth of the matter is, some women got that coming. Some women are to be well respected because, all women are to be respected. But I'm saying when you're trying to put on that image and in that life, some women really are gamed up, educated, laced up, seasoned. They know what time it is. They know their old man gets locked up, where to touch shit. They already know where everything is, all the secret codes. But 9 times out of the 10, that ain't going to be the case. Usually it's just a chick that you're just getting in a fucking bomb I'm on from, right? And you're going to move on and get your Hoover groove on, and that's it. Now, her putting on this persona, I'm sure a lot of people don't take it lightly. You can't be commanding respect or talking about what you are just because you throw on a cowboy hat and show your titties. That ain't the way it works in this world. People are going to hold you accountable for the way you look, for your action. Sasuke, someone's going to bullshit about my Bulls jersey today. That's how it is. People are going to hold you accountable. So anyways, this chick who's semi-famous on social media decides that if for no other reason, she's going to drop an album and put out a single. Now, I'm sure she didn't expect La 69 to go crazy. I still have never sat down and listened to the fucking song because I heard it's mierda. But at the same time, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover. I'm going to listen to the lyrics and listen to the music. Anyways, what's astounding to me and what's crazy to me is you never know when you're going to go viral. You never know when people are going to fucking start liking, sharing, gravitate towards your groove. You never know. That's what everyone is in a race for, all the content creators. That's the big secret. That's the big thing. Everyone is in a race to go viral. Everyone is trying to drop that one video. They're going to say something. Everyone's going to grasp it, grip it, run with it, share it, like it, subscribe to it. And then all of a sudden, you're going to be semi-famous like Dogface because they're off the fucking road on a fucking skateboard drinking cranberry juice, right? That's how it works out. You can't hate on the person if they go viral. I guess you can. You can do whatever you want. It's a free world. But at the same time, it doesn't make any sense to do that. But anyways, this girl goes viral on her video, but doesn't go viral for the right reasons. It's more of a parody. People are clowning. Do you absolutely understand that this chick has more dislikes on that one video than I've ever got likes on all my videos combined? Dislikes, not thumbs up, but thumbs down. Heavy as the head that wears her crown, right? It's ugly for her. Now, she's obviously doing something right because she's accumulated haters. And what did Cat Williams say? If you got 10 haters by today, you need to figure out how to fucking get 20 by tomorrow. And that's just how it is. That's how you, I guess in this world that we live in now, that's how you assess where you're at in the game, by the more people that don't like you. But there's a lot of people that dislike this chick right from the gate. I remember hearing her name, Jenny 69, and I automatically assumed, I was making an ass out of myself. I assumed that people didn't like her just based on the fact that she put the 6'9" into her name. And you guys already know what it is with 6'9" Tekashi, man. People ain't feeling his vibe because of things that he's done in the gang realm, but also things that he puts out there. He's a troll. He likes to troll people. And he definitely gets the views for it. I understand he knows the recipe and he keeps on cooking. So I figured she was trolling people by doing this, by putting on this persona of a buchona, by trying to act like she was part of that life, that cartel life, which you don't take lightly, man. That's something you don't play with. I've said it many times before. I'm going to say it one more again. You just don't play when it comes to the cartel, man. You don't get involved in their business and they definitely won't behead you. And that's just it, straight up. You stay away from things that you don't have no knowledge of things you didn't get that knowledge in college, and you definitely stay away from that. But she's decided to play that part. And I guess because she's a female, people will take it easy on her. But I don't understand. She doesn't seem to realize, I guess, a lot of these chicks that put on these images and fake the funk, man, they get, next thing you know, they're in a fucking white van on their way to fucking, El Salvador somewhere with no head. That's just how it is. So anyways, her shit goes wild. It goes viral, this song. Okay? A song, like I said, I haven't listened to yet. And now she's accumulating fanfare. Now she's just out there. Everybody wants her for a verse. Everybody wants to be seen around her. Everybody wants to interview her. Hey, man, flowers to her. She did that. She was able to take a measly old makeup tutorial on Instagram and blow it up into having her own cosmetic line, getting money for her familia. That's righteous. And then she, of course, puts on this persona. So now you're going to have a lot of women that are hating. Just straight up. Let's be real. Look at the thumbnail. Because she got some nice shit. She's winning. She's looking good in the hood. She's the type of chick that if you walk by, you take a second look. One time, just because the wind's blowing, right? Maybe one time. But what a lot of people don't know about this woman is she has a child. She's a married woman and has been married for a while. I don't think she's out there like a lot of people, because of this image she puts on showing herself. They automatically assume that she's out there fucking with all types of different people and guys. And you know, she might be doing her thing on the unders. If she wins, she wins. You know, I can't be mad. But at the same time, she doesn't have that type of lifestyle. You know, she's a mother and a wife. And, you know, you got to respect these type of women that take care of their household, take care of their family. You know, the ones that are out there running the streets, that are for the streets, they're to be respected too, just based upon their women. But at the same time, I understand, you know, everybody wants to dust them off and talk shit. So now this chick is very famous, YouTube famous. And a lot of people are starting to hate her. Hate her to the point that, you know, she gets threats. People want to jump on her. A lot of these different things are happening in her life. And I ask you and I ask myself, why? Why? Everything you seek, you shall receive. Does she threaten people? Does she go out looking for fights or to jump people or talk shit behind their backs? Because if you're talking shit on social media, you see what happened to Hassan Campbell. I got hit. You'll get hit. Definitely. If you're talking shit, people don't take that lightly. People take that for surely, and that's real. But I don't see this woman doing that. You know, everything I've seen about her, she's just trying to get her money and trying to make her flame lit. You know, she's trying to blow up more than she already has. Now, what happens to these people that go viral and blow up like Jenny69? You get your 15 minutes of fame. It lasts for a whole lot of little while, right? And then eventually someone blows out your fucking candle and now you're just left with wax. That's it. And that's just what it is. Will her persona and this games that she's playing, because she's not a buchona. Let's just keep it real. Unless, for all we know, maybe her old man does dibble and dabble. I don't know, right? I don't know who he is. But from everything I've seen and heard and the research that I did, you know, because I did my homework on this chick, besides watching that video, because I can't watch a video, Holmes, with fucking 1 million thumbs down. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. But anyways, I don't want to give her one more thumbs down. Put it like that. You know, that's fucked up, but it's real. Because I will. So now, I think based on this persona that she's putting on, you know, that's where she's accumulating the hate, man. And I wish, you know, nothing but success, and I wish nothing but good for her, but bad things could possibly happen. You know, recently, you know, she claimed or stated that she was attacked by a very well-known rapper in the industry who's been rapping for a long time, Lady Pinks, right? Pinky Rose. And I got to say, man, that I have listened to Pink's music. I do support her movement, and I support her ways of thinking. In a lot of ways of thinking, I understand there's a lot of people that don't like her as well. You know, I hear a lot of derogatory statements made about that woman. I hear a lot of people clown and talk shit and woof. But they don't see the woman that she is, you know, with her children and her man and her family. You know, people, because of what you're doing on social media, they automatically attack that without really getting to know or knowing the real person behind the scenes, and knowing that, you know, they understand and they deserve, you know, everything they got for all the work that they put in, for all the, you know, the chances that they've taken in their careers, and for all the fucking moves that they've made. See, people could talk shit about Lady Pinks and Jenny69 and all that, all they want, and they could talk shit about each other. But at the end of the day, man, these two women are making moves. These are the type of strong women we need, raza. These are the type of women, man, you could look towards and say, hey, no matter how they do it, hey, sex sells, whatever, you know, they did that. They're winning. You know, there's a lot of fucking fat vatos right now laying on the couch watching this video talking about, hey, I'm winning too. You're not winning, you're eating. That's it. That's two different things. Maybe you're winning at the end of the day, you ate a good steak, you won, right? But that's it. You can't knock a person for hustling. True hustlers, true entrepreneurs, true people that are out there getting it, especially for the raza, man, I appreciate that. And I see that and I say, you know what? Respects, no matter what. I don't give a fuck if your pussy smells like dogfish. Straight up, Holmes. You know, chocolate covered starfish. It is what it is. Respects. Now, of course, you know, I see gentlemen, men, grown men, go on YouTube and wolf on these women. You know, this is something you don't do when it comes to a woman, man. You don't woof or ask a woman for a fade because you think she looks like a man, or, you know, you assume because you're trying to be cool. And I seen that with Swifty Blue the other day, man. And you know, and I've given this guy his respect, and I understand he makes, you know, bad decisions sometimes, but I seen he was talking shit about Lady Pinks. Maybe there's some type of animosity there. He don't like her, she don't like him. I don't know, you know, their backstory. But one thing I know for sure is he was definitely disrespecting her, calling out her name, saying she looked like a vato and all kinds of different things. And I didn't respect that, Holmes. I didn't think she had that coming. You know, like I said, women's business is women's business. If these hyenas want to fucking throw hands, or someone wants to jump on another one, hey, whatever it is, we don't know the backstory. We don't know fucking if this chick, La 69, was fucking disrespecting. You know, we don't know if Lady Pinks was just mad at the world that day. You know what I mean? She was on her fucking period. We can't call it. All we know is whatever happened, happened allegedly, you know? Whatever authorities were involved allegedly. We don't know. But for a grown man to go on an Instagram rant and to call a chick out and disrespect her, come on, bro. Save that shit. Let that shit go. We don't need that in our lives. You know, that's very unbecoming, man, of a gang member, or very unbecoming of someone who's in the game like that. I mean, you're calling out women, homie. Stop that, homies. Why, because you got titties like a woman now? All of a sudden, you could be, you know what I mean? Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, Swift. Let that shit go, man. You know, stick to talking about the cross in boxing videos, because that's it. Now, when getting back to 69, last 69, Jenny, you know, I think she deserves her respect. I think she's going to continuously get hate, because that's what people do nowadays, is hate on those that are coming up. But at the end of the day, this woman coming from meager beginnings to where she's at now, I hope that her success continues. I hope that she can reverse the stereotype of this woman, you know, because there's a lot of people that hate on her because she shows her body. But if you got it, I want to see it, right? Show it. You know, hey, the same people that sit there, I don't like her because she shows her cheek, you know what I mean? What color her nipple, right? That, come on, let's be real. You know, I'm not trying to disrespect or be a little vulgar, but at the same time I am, right? This is just what it is. You know, I'm being honest. Sex sells, man. All publicity is good publicity, and all that mess, right? That's what it's going to be like. So when it comes to Jenny 69, you know, whatever stereotypes or whatever people are putting on her, a lot of these things, let's be quietly as a skeptic, let's be real, that she's asked for. You know, claiming that you're hardcore, or you're a gangster, or that. If you're not that, don't proclaim that. If you've never been that, don't try to live that life, because you're too old for that shit, and also you're a mother. And so you don't need that smoke, because real gang members are going to slither up out the slime, homie, and they're going to come for reals. See, when you're out there putting on a persona and acting a certain way, people expect you to be that in real life. And if you're not none of that, then don't act like that. I know at the end of the day, it helps your bag accumulate. I know that maybe putting out these stories and doing these things, man, it makes you look cooler. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be cool when you're buried. Straight up. Because people will forget about you, just like they're trying to forget about that song, but it's stuck in their fucking head. That's just it. Now, as far as her continuing to rise, well, that's all based upon the work she puts in. She's not going to just get all the love because she has fucking a nice culo. You know, she's going to get more love if she keeps it real and she continues to strive. Now, obviously, man, she's opened businesses. She's on music videos. She's doing interviews. So people like her rhythm. They like what she's got going on. And it's nothing but respects to her. I'm just clowning a little bit. And it's nothing but respects to Lady Pinks. You know, I think she knows that. At the end of the day, man, I hope all these women that are coming up in the game continue to come up, because I'm going to tell you right now, these women are putting in a lot more work than the man. Just seems like it. With that being said, gente, that was my little spiel on Jenny 69. You know, people hate on people because they want to be like them. I truly and honestly believe that she, and I'm speaking on this woman, she definitely has a lot to give to the community, a whole lot, right? To give to the community, to give to the raza, to give to the culture. But she got to stop faking the funk, or she's going to end up dialing 911 once again, and that's an ugly look. Now, she's not part of that street life. She's a resident or a civilian or whatever you want to call it. So she shouldn't be held to certain standards, but at the same time, if you're hanging around with street people, if you're in videos waving guns and smoking cigars and drinking bucanas and pineapple juice, and if you're claiming you're a buchona and you're part of that life, then you're going to be held accountable as such, and that's just what it is. Anyways, with that being said, man, my utmost respects to Jenny 69, her familia, and of course, Lady Pinks and her familia. I hope they can all get it together, and they just keep on making that money. It's all about that money, man. Get your Cardi B got hers. That bitch went from the pole, just stripping on the pole, to sabes que my mom's, to now, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? She's wearing Versace. Bang, bang. Gunner gang, you know what it is, man. With that being said, help the moves move with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming. And remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the struggle, the strive, and the strive to struggle, man. We're going to continue to do what we do for the raza, as the raza, for the people, by the people. Hey, give these chicks their flowers, man. They're winning, homie. You know what I mean? Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for mine because that's all I can do. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all the gente, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. You know, it's nothing but respects. Bang, bang.